This week, Dan Patrick has attacked you on the immigration issue in 3 different areas, not for the first time, but he's tried to knit them all together to create a theme here, that somehow you're soft on immigration. He's attacked you for supporting in-state tuition when you were in the Texas Senate. He's attacked you for supporting driver's licenses for undocumented persons when you were in the Texas Senate. And lately, he's been attacking you for supporting, quote, socialized health care for undocumented persons. You have a different point of view about these things. He's been blasting this to the world. I'd like to give you an opportunity to respond.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately for Texas taxpayers, Dan is a do anything, say anything politician. Mm-hmm. He talks a good game, but he doesn't have a record of delivering on anything. He's not done one thing for border security. He has not been an effective leader.
Yeah.
On the issue of driver's license and health care, on emergency room health care, the facts are these. People that were here illegally were getting health care and driver's license before those bills were voted on. They were getting those same driver's license and health care after those bills were voted on. Dan Patrick doesn't tell the truth. His first ad in this campaign was a lie, and it's been recognized as such, and that's unfortunate for the people of Texas that you have a candidate that starts with his first campaign as a lie.
Is it correct that you voted for those bills when you were in the Senate?
What I voted for was to help lower cost because of federal mandates that allowed or forced local hospitals to take anyone that comes to the emergency room. Right. And so that's what I think we need to do as a state, be very cautious about the way we go forward, but look for ways to solve problems. And that's what I've done. I'm the only candidate in this race that has developed a 6-point plan to reform our failed immigration system that does not include amnesty and starts with border security. Yeah. The rest of them have talked about it. I cut my budget. I gave grants to the Department of Public Safety to use in Operation Drawbridge that have tangibly resulted in the apprehension of 16,000 individuals and 35 tons of narcotics. A very low-cost program with high impact and high results. That's what lieutenant governors are supposed to do.
And on the in-state tuition question, you've also said, after the Patrick ad, I actually no longer support in-state tuition for undocumented persons. Is that true?
No, that is not true, what you just said.
Well, then you tell us what is true.
You said after that ad. I said early on in this process.
Right. Well, you responded to his charge that you did support it by saying you don't support it.
I said way before his ad ever came out,
right.
Look, it's easy for the media just to categorize something. The bill that we voted on in 2001
right.
was predicated upon students correcting their status. I said long before his ad ever came out that that bill had not been enforced. Our federal government has not done their job in securing the border, therefore it should be repealed. Yep. That's the reality of what we deal with today. Texas taxpayers are so frustrated because politicians get up and talk about one thing, but they don't follow through. Yep. And that's why we need to have a system that secures our border, that reforms our failed system. And I have been working at the national level in doing that. Right. I've recruited 2 retired generals to develop a strategic military assessment of the border. I've been appointed a chair of a national task force. As Lieutenant Governor, I think states have to lead once again, Evan.
Yeah.
I mean, this generation of voters today, they think that the federal government created the states. The states created the federal government. And states like Texas, who recognize that keeping taxes low and our regulations fair is a formula for success, because our citizens and our voters hold those beliefs, is the way that we're going to turn and change our nation one more time. And we need strong lieutenant governors that can do that.